Hello again, this is SD back with another run. I hope that you are doing well. We are going to do our 8th run on the current streak. Last time we overcame, with Slug B, we overcame the absolutely atrocious Sector 1. This is the worst laid out Sector 1 that I have ever played. With a path that led pretty much directly to the exit, with only one path that led to any of the other beacons. Hopefully we will not have as much annoyance this time out. We're going to play Lanius A this week, this time rather. It's one of the better ships in the game, probably top 5 in terms of consistency at winning it hard. The reasons the ship this is most similar to is Slug C, which we played a few weeks ago, and which I mentioned is my favourite ship in the game. This is also pretty high up as one of my favourites. They're very, very similar. They've got 3 crew each and a clone bay. They each start with a chain laser, and they each start with hacking, so you can see why they're very similar. The differences between the ships basically are Slug C has mind control right out of the gate, which Lanius A doesn't. But in exchange, Lanius A has an ion stunner and it has level 3 weapons. Slug C we hit 2 Zoltan Shield ships as our first 2 fights, and we took like 20 damage and had to flee from both of them. Because you take 1 hit on your weapons and you're in huge trouble. Because you've got a weapon buffer and because you have multiple weapons, even with this ship, even if we took 2 damage to weapons from a Zoltan Shield ship on the first try like we did with Slug C, you'd still be able to use the Ion Stunner to strip Zoltan Shield layer, and once the Zoltan Shield's down you can actually use your hacking. So we would have, had we been playing this ship and fought an identical enemy, we'd have taken far less damage. And that's a big, and we then wouldn't have jumped into the second battle with loads of damage already on us. So I feel like this ship is a little bit more consistent just because it has that, it's not as weak against that specific type of enemy. And it also does a little bit better than Slug C against auto scouts because you've got 2 different weapons instead of just the one. You've got the buffer. The lack of mind control doesn't matter because mind control doesn't work against auto scouts anyway. So they are very, very similar ships, and I enjoy both of them very much. So let's start with Lanius A and take a look around the system. This is the exit is in a not bad location, fairly far up to the top right. There's no nebulas at all in here, so we're just going to jump around, and there's nothing to indicate which beacons are best to go to, so we're just going to jump around and see as much as we can. I think we want to get to there. So here and there, perhaps? Yeah. Cool, we get an outpost as our first battle. I am going to hack drones. Cool, we blew it up. Good. They do have a damage buffer on that system, which is annoying, but we have taken it out now. Currently, this ship can't hurt us. So we're quite happy for them to shoot that single-shot laser at us. I'm actually going to shoot the drones again to make absolutely certain that they never get to use one again. And so yeah, this is how you use this ship. You use the Ion Stunner to strip the shields, and then the chain laser comes in and does damage. But you can do some pretty interesting stuff with the Ion Stunner as well, which we might see. If we fight a ship that has crew on it, we'll be able to use it a little bit differently. Possible. Immediate double scrap reward. Lovely, let's get level 2 shields. Well, not level 2 shields, to get the shield buffer upgrade. We want to get level 2 shields, but nothing there, unfortunately. Let's go here. Aid the civilian ship. This is a possible double scrap reward. We definitely want to hack weapons here. These are dangerous. Oh God almighty. This is very, very, very bad. Well, we're going to take some damage here, and there's not a great deal we can do about it, because they've immediately ionized my weapons. So we hacked their heavy lasers to delay them shooting, and then they did that. I could see us potentially just having to run away from this fight. It depends on what they hit. Yeah, like they have gone absolutely laser focused after my best systems. I'd love to be able to fix my hacking as well, but I need to get my chain laser back online. Are you fucking joking? We honestly might die in this fight. This is awful. We can't take this down. We can't. At least that didn't go off before. I want to get my hacking back because I just want to delay these firing while my shields are ionized. But I really need to kill the ion intruder drone. It might well go down into my weapons in a moment. If I could hit the weapons room literally once, which unfortunately I've failed to do here, if I can hit that once, we can take one down. Did they go into weapons? For fuck's sake. Our shields are on fire as well, so now we're not safe. We really need this to hit. Okay, we've taken one of them down, but our shields are now completely on fire. If we can just get a shield bubble back up. There is so much fire on my ship. Good lord. I think our human will just die. Well, I said this ship is like Slug C, and apparently one of the ways it's like Slug C is that we have to have an atrocious start. But I honestly think we might die here. At least these are now desynced. So as long as they don't once again ion intrude us into a critical system. We should be safe. I'm shooting that damn ion intruder. It doesn't matter, I missed. I need to somehow get this fire out as well. Like, if this ion intruder hadn't and the fires weren't spreading constantly, I could actually maybe repair my weapons. How much fucking fire is there? Do I need to get my Lanius to go and fix my doors? It doesn't help that I can't fucking hit anything. I need to get you somewhere safe, and I think that my entire ship is on fire. So my human is dying again. Yeah, my human's dead, so I've lost my pilot already. I don't know what I could do about this. My ship is completely ablaze. And if I could ever fucking hit... Is that thing finally down? Where is it? I need to keep that down if it takes my shields out again. Oh, for fuck's sake, the fire has spread to my weapons. Can you please put that out? How many fucking dodges are you getting? My hacking is on fire now. I think the drone, yeah, the drone's back. It's gonna fucking ionize my shields. I think we're dead. Like, this is ridiculous. They have dodged everything I'm shooting at them, while also repeatedly ion intruding us in the most critical systems. I now need to shoot at weapons. I can't afford to shoot at something else. And of course they hit and set more fires. We have taken 20 damage in this fight. And we still have raging fires all over our ship, by the way. Like, I'm not sure even if we survive, if we win this, that we're not gonna just die because of the fire spreading. Like, we need to regain doors. Could you please stop dodging all of our shots? They have dodged like at least one shot every fucking volley I've sent at them, I think. Are they sending another ion? They are sending another ion intruder that has once again landed in shields. I mean, at least there's no fucking oxygen on the ship. I can just rely at the moment, I guess, on the... I suppose that's one way I can deal with the fires. Like, they keep dodging. I'm gonna go back after this fight and count how many shots they have dodged. Thank God I killed that just in time. Please kill them on this shot. Finally! So for fuck's sake, our clone bay is going down. Like, that was a double scrap reward, but we took 20 plus damage. If we'd had level 2 shields there, we'd have been pretty much safe. But yeah, we took 20 damage, we've lost our human. Okay, just all... vent everything. I cannot even start on that ridiculous fight. That was totally, utterly fucking absurd. Like, that ship should not have done me any damage at all. And instead it just landed ion intruders in the absolute worst spots. The first heavy laser hit my weapons, which meant it took forever to shoot anything at all. Ugh. Now one big problem we're gonna have, I need to move my Lanius into piloting. It's more important here to have piloting and weapons than it is to have, okay, at least there's a store we can go to recover. We can sell the respirator. But we're now really behind, and we really shouldn't be. The first couple fights with this ship should just be you accumulating loads and loads of scrap. I'm going to take a pause. I'm actually going to stop the recording here. I want to go and watch that video to see, because that fight was utterly ridiculous. And I want to see how many fucking times they dodged. So, one moment and I will restart the recording. And we are back after, for some reason, the audio there went a bit weird and forced me to restart FTL. I hope that doesn't mess our tracking up. The answer, going back and looking over that fight, was they dodged 10 of 41 shots. However, it was very heavily weighted towards the front. At the beginning, they dodged 6 of my first 15. In addition to, obviously, the complete nonsense of them landing the ion intruders repeatedly in the wrong places, and them landing shots on the wrong places, I also had the dodge nonsense to deal with. I have to go to this store, and I need to buy repairs. I'd love to be able to, this store is so good, and I'd love to be able to get, you know, long-range cannons and flak and stuff like that, but I can't. I need to buy repairs. So this is an absolutely enormous setback. How much can I get? That's not enough. 25. And that delays me getting my shield upgrade. So yeah, I mean, it would have been difficult for us to get the flak regardless there. But I'd love to be able to hire that Zoltan to make up with the guy I lost, although he would be ideal for piloting, I guess. So let's just keep looking around and see if we can recover from that nonsense. We aid the civilian ship. This time, this isn't a bullshit fight. We can win this pretty easily. We're gonna have weapons. Actually, just let you in there. Now, we don't want you to die. We want to knock you down quite a lot. We can probably prove it. will actually kill. And then we'll kill the guy who's over there, who boarded us originally. Come on over, you know you want to. Yes, run directly into a room with no oxygen. That's a good idea. And you're going to die when we back. So, we got a good reward from that. And we now have level 2 shields. That would have made us significantly safer. That whole disastrous spiral that happened earlier, by the way, wouldn't have happened with level 2 shields. Because the problem wasn't just the fact they ion intruded my weapons, but also their first heavy laser shot that they only managed to get because of the ion intruder hit my weapons. And if I'd had level 2 shields, that wouldn't have happened. I mean, eventually they'd have ionized my shields, and then bad stuff would have happened. But we would have had significantly more time. We'd have still managed to get a set of shots off. Yeah, we'll take that. We now need to bank scrap for trying to find a weapon. We can't go down to that, there's no way. But whatever, we got scrap just for accepting the quest. I'd like more power, but I can't afford it yet. Let them fire the single shot laser and then hack down the front. Oh no, these two weapons are actually synced up. Well, unfortunately, let's turn the ion stunner off so I can get some dollars. Okay, good. Took that. What? I need to be wary of this fire because my one base can't be down. All Lanius do drain oxygen, they don't immediately. I don't need my hacking right now. I definitely can't afford to lose. That would be it. Well, my oxygen doesn't really matter beyond the fact you do a point of damage, but I don't like this. Fix that so we can actually ever get out of this beacon. You go and fix this. We don't want to leave without me. We actually aren't going to bother to turn the oxygen back on because our Lanius don't need that. We might turn it on and vent like... Actually, it is a good idea to bring it up with water. We can't get out. That's actually the room we're gonna get back, because if you have no oxygen on your ship at all, the enemies will avoid all rooms. Or let me work out how I want to say this. If you have no oxygen in any of your rooms, if the enemy boards you in a bad place, like say weapons, they'll just think, well, we have nowhere we can go to get oxygen, so it doesn't matter. We might as well just stay there. Whereas if you have, if any enemies were to board us right now, they would run to this room because they realize this is the only room that has any Onco 2 in it, so they would do that. Whereas if we had no oxygen on our ship, they would just avoid, they would just stay in whatever room they were currently in. Let the oxygen refill as much as it will before we jump out. No, we don't want to refill it too fast. We do actually want to. Well, this is good. We'll do this. Explore the asteroid field. Okay, we didn't get 5 free hull damage. Good. Do we have 2 jumps here, or is it just 1? Too close, so I'm just taking 1. We'll do the stress beat. We have an ion. We have egg option. We have plum. We can definitely give up 2 fuel. Yeah, give them 5 missiles. Okay, cool. We got a reactor up. NG or NG is our options. It's a very green and purple sector. There's only 3 red sectors in this entire galaxy, 2 of which are at sector 7. I'm going to take this lower path because like that's an uncharted nebula. I don't want to have that option, so at least if I take the water route, I have alternatives at sector 3. Let's take a look. Okay, we don't have an immediate store. I still want to keep like 80 so we could buy any weapon that we could possibly want. I suppose if we saw a burst laser tube, we could sell the island stores for it, but like I prefer not to sell. Okay, we lost to the giant alien spiders, but it was a risk we could afford to take because we have a climb back. Go down here, and if we don't see a store, we're just going to keep jumping around until we spawn. I'm really, really annoyed about missing out on the flak at that first store. I'm not sure whether we ever could have afforded it. Had we not had that disaster happen, we probably would. Well, we would still have had the same amount of scrap, actually. We wouldn't have needed to get repairs. So yeah, we actually probably never would have got that flak. We'd have probably maybe got the long-range scanners, but maybe not. Sending away party. We got 9 more scrap. Very good. We didn't see a store. So let's just keep looking. More free stuff. That's good. And we see a store. Do I want to greed up more free stuff before this store, or do I want to... Because I could take these 2 jumps and then hit the store. My path down probably goes through this quest. I think I'm going to take 1 and then the store. I don't want to be too greedy, because if the store has nothing good at it, I want to still have enough space to go to a different one. Participate in the study. Get some free stuff. You have no weapons of any kind. That's not good. If we go this way, we can go here, down to the quest. How many jumps do we have? So I want to make sure I don't dive. We have 4. So 1. If either of these 2 is a store, we go 1, the store, quest, there and out. If it isn't, we go 1, quest, and the only other place the stores could be like down here. So we don't have to dive either way. We could buy an auto reloader, but I feel like that's a nice to have purchase that doesn't definitely help us, so we're not going to do it. If we don't get a weapon upgrade, what we will be able to do is just upgrade hacking and use that on shields. Okay, well we got the hull repair from that. That's not really what I wanted. Okay, so store, quest. Running rather low on fuel as well. We've had like no fights in this sector. These are not the weapons I wanted to see after having to spend, after giving up missiles numerous times, but we have to get something, and the small bomb is the best weapon here, so we're getting that. We're also going to buy some fuel. Do this. I won't always use the small bomb. ASB helping us out in this fight. Well, this is the rare ship in Sector 2 that has level 2 shields, and it's not like... That's almost certainly a Lido missile. I hope. I'm still gonna hack it that. This is the rare Sector 2 ship with 2 shield bubbles that isn't the light surveyor ship. I need to bomb their shields now. That's annoying, but we're safe from this right now, and you know, the long run of this fight favors us because the ASB is actually helping us. There's a good chance we get crew here to replace the one we lost, so that's a positive. It's not guaranteed, but there's a high probability. They also get a lot of Lido missiles now. We shouldn't need to use any more bombs. I knew they were about to get that missile back. Okay, we have a human back to replace the one who died, so you can be our new pilot. You're going to take some suffocation damage here while we actually get oxygen back on the ship. And now we have to go to the exit. We have to go this way. There's not a better path. How much scrap did we make in this sector? Alright, let's keep going. Oh yeah, I was going to check how much scrap I was distracted by something. We've made 45 scrap. Attack the rebels. This is the first fight we've had in this entire we definitely need to try to control this because we need to get absolutely as much scrap as we can out of this whole sector. I have any hope of being able to... I'd really like to be able to curtail this without using a drone because we're quite low on drones and stuff, but we might need to start using them quite a lot. But that's not going to be feasible because they have levels of oxygen. So here we're firing the ion stunner after the laser because it can still ionize systems and stop fixing things. And the oxygen can drain here completely down, and they can't fix whatever stuff. I will hold off until they fix it again. We really could try to grind dodges against this ship, but our power situation is different. I'm wary of running the oxygen out while I'm not looking because our clone bay is hacked. Okay, you're dead, so now we just need to shoot the clone bay out. Frankly, even if these people clone, there's no way on Earth that they can ever fix the oxygen, so they would eventually just die, you know, over and over again. Yeah, like that guy cloned, they have these people shouldn't come back. Like, he's not gonna fix the oxygen. He's lost almost all his health, he's getting into it. Steal the supplies, we absolutely need to do that. We need all the scrap we can possibly get. Yeah, we made 70 scrap in that sector altogether. NG or pirate, we want to go pirate, we need to get scrap. We don't need stores right now, although, I mean, it wouldn't be bad to be able to get a weapon that wasn't this small bomb, because this is really not ideal, it was only 5 missiles. But like another sector like the one we just had, I mean, admittedly, we would path differently because we're not directly looking for a store. But another sector like the one we just had would doom us, and NG sectors really run hot and cold. In my experience, you sometimes get great ones, and oftentimes you get absolutely awful ones. I hope that's not Zoltan 4, because we really could use it without that this time. an immediate store, so we're gonna jump around and farm scrap. I'd like to upgrade my hacking, but that would mean that we definitely can't get anything there. This is a really dangerous ship. We have to get scrap, so I'm fighting it. See if I can knock down their weapon, their shield rattle, and ordinary weapons, and then see about small bombing the flak out immediately. It would help if you didn't dodge all my nail shots. Of course they fucking hit weapons. Why would they not hit weapons? I hate these. They're gonna mind control again as well. I actually need to do this. Even though that loses just enough time. If I can bomb the weapons, we're safe. I'd like to stop that way. Hack weapons down. Start setting this up. Yeah, that's that. Go and fix that. I'm not using any more small bombs in this fight unless I actually must, but I guess I'm not charging up anyway. Thank God they're fixing the fences. So that's the thing. Let's take that damn mind control out so we don't have to deal with it anymore. Their other crew member must be like an NG or something. They can fix that very quickly. Stop. No, I'm not accepting that. That's terrible. Is our other crew member an NG? No, it's just a human. Let's do this instead. That will stop them from trying to repair mind control. So that fight was a little annoying because they dumped their first flak into went into weapons. One of the problems with flak on enemies is that, you know, like if that were Burst Laser 2, which fires the same amount of shots and the same power, and is also a really good weapon, the shots would scatter, but when the enemies have flak, they all cluster together. So if it's aimed at a 4-tile room like your weapons usually is, they can just completely take your weapons down, and it's very, very bad when that happens. Here, I think. Might get one more jump. This is just the last ship, but worse. Like we have to take these fights. At least it doesn't have mind control. It literally, it's got the same weapons the last one did, but better. And it has 2 shields instead of 1. And it hit my weapons immediately, just like the last one. Right. And it dodges our shots like the last one as well. Okay, we can get a hack in now. They're gonna get to fire this, unfortunately. Yeah, it's already firing. I'm gonna put that in slot. Okay, it's not aimed. I need to bomb a shield out so I can actually consistently do this damage. Of course I missed. I really could have done without the first 2 ships if I thought this sector being different ships. Okay, flak is down. Should be safe now. These people too have an NG to repair. But we got a fire. I can't accept that. I need all the scrap I can possibly get. I need this store to offer me something good so we can salvage this place. I mean, I'm gonna need to buy repairs at this store. I can't afford to take... My worry about taking 2 jumps in addition to like the possibilities there might be a fleet pursuit or something like that, that means the store gets taken over, we might just take loads of damage. We only have 2 missiles left. This fight is fortunate that we don't need to use any missiles in it. I'm gonna try to not hack either, which is greedy, but of course. Are you fucking joking? And now our shields are last. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. They dodged all of my first 3 shots aimed at them. So I have to use a bomb, except that not using the resources in the first place has meant that I took 5 damage that I wouldn't have taken. You're dead, you'll come back. You know, like their first laser shot, we obviously didn't dodge anything of theirs. So their first laser shot came in and hit our shields and took that down, and then that set off the cascade. There's absolutely no way I'll let you run away. So we're going to this store. We need this store to offer us a weapon that's not a small one. Okay, there's some weapons here. They're not easy weapons to get, because they're expensive and they're both 3-power weapons, which means we can't use them right now. Well, the heavy laser 2 is my favorite weapon in the game, and it is also cheaper to get online and a bit faster with the laser. We have to go with this. We need to get 50 scrap to do that, but we need to repair it. So basically, we need to just desperately get 42 scrap. If we can do that, we can switch to chain laser and heavy laser. I wonder if I'd love to sell the bomb to be able to do that, but I can't. We might need to bomb the bomb in the next couple of. We could really use some free scrap here. Some sort of event that would give us 30 or something. Although, I wish I could do that, but I can't. I don't even have the missiles, and I couldn't give them up if I did. We also needed more fuel in that storm. I couldn't afford. Every enemy in this fucking sector has fucking Zoltan shields. I mean, the hack on my engine pretty much doesn't matter. I only have level 1 engines anyway. But seriously, this is the 3rd Zoltan shield ship I fought in this sector. And they've got a missile that's going to be really hard to knock down. I need to save the bomb so that I can fire it right after the It missed. Of course it missed. Why would the bomb hit? Why would the bomb ever hit? The bombs don't hit. That's not a property that bombs possess. It clearly says in the description of a bomb, this weapon misses every time you use it. I'm going absolutely crazy with the amount of fucking dodges. That's our last bomb. We have done last. I'm going absolutely insane with the number of dodges the enemies have on this one. Taken 6 damage in this fight. We shouldn't take any more. This game is so annoying. This is my favorite game and it's so annoying. We got 10 fucking scrap for that. 10 fucking scrap! That shit did us 6 damage. It cost 18 scrap to repair that now. We also used our last 2 bombs. We didn't get any back. We can't upgrade our hacking. get 32 scrap. No, we can't get anything from that. I think we only have 2 jumps left in this, and they're both in these nebulas. Could we please have manually search? No, we have pirate. This one's not too bad. Do I need to hack the shields down? Like, level 1 doesn't have the shields. I think hacking weapons is safe. I'll let them fire back. And then I'm going to have to buy time for my shields. I need to actually hit the shields. Okay, they bombed my oxygen. Of course I have the goddamn box. Okay, we got a fire. We couldn't hit there, unfortunately, but there was a fire in their shield room, it sounded like. They have no pilot right now. They're just dodging anyway, despite the fact they don't have any of these dodge weapons. They really like bombing my oxygen. I mean, I'm really annoyed that they're dodging. On the other hand, because we're in such a bad weapon situation, we need every one of our shots to hit. So it's not surprising. It is extremely frustrating. And now they've small balled my shield, which is the worst thing they can do. Are you kidding? I pulled the damn thing down. Did they aim it at my shields anyway? We'll have one. Of course they bomb my shields again and hit it with the laser. I think we're gonna die. Okay, we've taken that offline, finally. No, we don't really care right now if we're feeling this. It makes that a little bit more difficult. Our Lanius may die now because they fallen the sun. Let's just hack that. You better not ionize the fucking clone. Okay, you did. Of course they're running away. After all this stupid crap, they're running away, and I don't think we can stop them. We need to hit another system, and even if we can hit another system, they can still fly. And we can't hit another system anyway. So after all this annoyance, they're going to get away. I don't need to do anything at all about this. We need 100% of our shots to hit right now. I'm going to shoot at engines because it's on the other side of their ship, and they'll need to break through doors to try to repair it. Okay, they're going to leave there. We might damage the stall. Anyway, good. That's a man resistant weapon. Okay, we're safe. Somebody into weapons. I don't want to shoot at shields right now because I want that man to... In fact, I could let that man just run through and then shoot shields. And they need to break the door down again. No, we're not accepting 11 scrap. We need to get to 50 scrap right now. We got 11 scrap anyway. Jesus fucking Christ. We did get a bomb from that, so that's something. Go here, and then we go to the next. We're also running out of fuel along with everything else. Manually search. Okay, Emily's fine. She'll get better. We did not get enough scrap to get our weapons up. And next next sector we could see enemies at level 3 shields, and if we base that, they're just completely fucking reckless. We at least got some fuel there. I suppose we could get some scrap here. We were going to use just some free scrap. We have to ignore that. That can do us damage. Well, at least it's not a Zoltan sector, but a bad NG sector, man. We've made under 100 scrap in both of the last 2 sectors. Get something free so we can get to level 5 weapons. We can't. That store's useless to us. Beyond the fact it's in a terrible location, we don't need to get stuff in a store. The only thing we could do there would be to sell the small ball, and that would be tempting to get the heavy laser to play. We really can't do that. We need to just get some scrap. Okay, this ship is beatable. In fact, this ship is potentially even beatable. Ideally, I want to not use my ball, but I probably have to. You leave there for us. Fortunately, they do only have mantises to repair, so it's not like we can do it quickly, but I do need my weapons back, so that I can possibly knock the clone bay offline. Whatever, that's fine. I don't have a pilot right now anyway. I need to get you out of there. Gotcha. Oh man, did we need that. Please be a double reward. Okay, it wasn't, but we did get 40 scrap from that. That is enormous. Do this immediately. Now, we're still heavily dependent on hacking. But if you're going to be heavily dependent on something, it might as well be the best system we can. Also, we only have 3 fuel. We're not going to need. I'd like to get my weapons to 6 to bring the ion stunner back up so I can deal with 3 shield ships more easily. But like, maybe now we can start winning fights. I can't kill this ship. I'm going to try to do it without hacking, because these weapons don't sync up that well. Yeah, we're... see how this goes. The heavy laser. Knock that offline. You're now going to not try to do that. They might not have enough health left, but we could break the bomb out. Also potentially hit it with an ion star and then chain laser. The oxygen is going to drain from the ship. When it does, they will not be able to heal it. They'll be stuck in the med bay. So we're probably going to have to use a small one to knock them offline. We'll eventually just completely get knocked off of the there it goes. That's down. Okay, they're dead. We don't have to use the bomb either. That's very, very good. We got 3 fuel. And we got another lot of fuel, so that's one problem out of the way. We don't have quite enough to get the weapons up. We might actually make up like 100 scrap in this sector. Those are very, very nasty weapons. Ours are too slow, we need to hack them. Like to be able to get level 2 hack as well. You know, add that to the list of things we desperately need. There we build a small bomb now. So we have a clear upgrade path. We use flak, heavy, ion stunner at 6. We use flak, heavy, chain laser at 7. And we use all 4 at level 8. So that's a very, very good thing. Can I get these long-range skills? My weapon situation is stabilized now with flak, because I now have 5 shots. We're so far behind on scrap, and getting that could probably turn it around. It's just a question of whether or not we die in the next little while, because if that happens, obviously, we have to. Okay, let's get some repairs. Things we might want to do here, we might want to get the backup battery. I feel like that's a luxury purchase. We might want to upgrade hacking. We would have liked to get more fuel here, but I don't know. I'm gonna do this when I'm Our weapons are strong enough that as long as we can win like a couple of fights, we can stabilize. Of course, this enemy has double issues. And multiple problems. I think weapon hack is best here. That is only a leader risk. Damn it. Like, we could have hacked a pile in there, but the problem is they have put a leader risk into my weapons, or put the burst 2 into my weapons. After doing that, we don't even get a burst 4. Okay, that stuff is all down. That was sort of what I was hoping would happen on the first one. Get the second shield bubble, I'm so safe. Where did those shields? I know, probably your system repair room. So it no longer has a right to exist. We got 13 scrap from that fight. Yay. Go here first and then take that other fight. Except, yes, absolutely. Holy crap. Well, we've made over 100 scrap in this sector, which is the first time that's happened since Sector 1. Our next upgrade is hacking 2. We can use that. We use that for weapons. We can get multiple volleys off. I'm going to try to do this without hacking, but I might regret it. Yep. Apparently so. Damn it. We're gonna take the black too. My goodness, right? And they dodge like all of my shots. Like, even with that many dodges, we still managed to get it down. We just needed them to not dodge. I think they dodged, what, 4 shots on our first volley? Normally at this stage of the game with this ship, I would be like, I'd probably already have cloaking and I would just be dominating everything. But this terrible storm has made that impossible. 27 scrap. Get 2 more jumps this sector. Let's upgrade this. I'd like to get another power bar over a scrap. And this time we get a fight from this event. That is good. Here we can afford to hack piloting. Because as long as we stop mind control guys from smashing shields, the only thing that can hurt me is the blade beam. And we can stop them firing. No dodge BS in this one. Yeah, that's a level 2 mind control. Unfortunately, so I need to just practice. Because I don't really like it. It's a bit crazy you have already have 1 NG. NG and soul. Not ideal for you. We can get a fire. Done. I think we just stop that nonsense. Kind of tempted by that, but we really need to just maximize this traffic now. We can't get it. Let's get 2 fuel. Get 2 power rather. Now I wish I'd seen that. Well, we can go there and sell the sword. I should have checked that. There's not anything here we would have bought anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, I'd love to go take cloaking, but there's no infinite for that anyway. So let's sell the swarm missile, get repairs, so we kind of leave this sector. I'm actually going to get levels of entrance as well. And we can actually leave this sector on something like even footing. I want to get the ion stunner up soon. In this fight, we can fire before their pike beam. I think we want to fire them. We just need to stop them breaking weapons, which unfortunately this is also we're going to do guaranteed damage here. And that takes a pike beam down. That takes everything. Heavy laser 2 is good at setting fires. Even the NG don't want anything to do with that. We're not hanging around trying to curtail. Eventually the fires will run out. They're also going to be annoying. Fires will run out. Fires will get a huge thing. And the NGs will run in and fix it. I think Slug is better of these options. So we're going to go there. We have long reach scanners. We can potentially find a lot of fights. See? We need to upgrade O2. So we're going to hit these 3. Want to hack weapons. There's a chance we'll take 1 damage. What I want to do is separate out when my shields have been hit from when the heavy 2 fire. Something luxury they do not have. Yeah, we took 1 damage there, but we managed to break. We managed to hit their shields and set double fires. This might even spread to the equipment depending on how well they fight the fire. Obviously, the doors are locked. And it's lost the heavy laser. They're now the first one. Put the fires out of There's a possibility we could set more. And This level 2 hack effectively means that we'll get, like, even if they got to a situation where the weapons are all the way up, we would get 2 volumes. Of course, if there were 2 volumes like the last two, it wouldn't happen. But got another fire, good. Adnan, I think Adnan will get away because it's on the battery and pull on the other side. You need to have some concern that this ship will decide to run away because slugs do that. Another fire, and that guy is stunned. Like, slug ships at this point in the game often have a lot of crew on them. But they must be down. This must be their last full health person. Get one more fire in light spread and completely kill them. New information that they don't have enough hull at this point to, you know, like their crew are really low on health. No, we don't accept surrender, especially since you only have one hull anyway. I know you won't run away. So there is no point whatsoever in me taking a surrender. I really, really, really want to get the Lanius A so that I have more shield popping ability. That is absolutely the next upgrade we get, and then we start breeding for hack weapons here. As an Artemis missile. No, we take one of the bombs down. If we can hit them again like that and just take the Artemis missile only down, we will not be able to get it. But we did. God fucking damn it, they hit my shields. Now we are in danger from these institutions. No firing that. Yeah, potentially we could have shield hacked here, but the danger is that if the first missile came in and hit my weapons, that could just start a devastating gas kill. We're not having a bit of that here anyway. We haven't had much luck in setting fires, so that's fine, unfortunately. Okay, well that's down, but unfortunately they're running away. We need to hit their piloting. Slug surrenders are really, really bad. I'm concerned about the possibility that they could run somebody in and repair that before we fire again, but I'm going to turn it down. I don't think we set any fires there, unfortunately. They're like right about to flee. But we got them. Not quite enough. We need one more fight, and we got him here, so. Here we are faster than that. That's either a Hermes missile or a breach missile. The Hermes is 14 seconds. The breach missile is, I think, 20, 19, I can't recall. But either way, our Heavy 2 is faster than it. If we do, their weapons are level 5 or 6, because they've got a 2 power weapon and a 3 power weapon here. They might have a buffer. We are guaranteed if we hack piloting to do full point damage. will definitely give us enough scrap to get the iron stunner in fire that out. Like, it's worth it now. This might turn into a quick kill. They only have one on their throne. I'm gonna actually try to knock this off with my flag. Please get out there, John. You did, but let me do this. You get down there, find out where he is. Okay, well that's annoying, but I know where he is now. Kill, hooray! We get a max fighting strength mantis, and more importantly, we get enough scrap here to upgrade our weapons again. So we can now do this. I wish we could use the chain laser, but... So now we have a lot of ability to get through ships. Oh, by the way, that was a quick kill. We didn't blow the ship up. So, yeah, we now have 4 shots that are sort of shield clearing shots and 2 big ones that can smash our systems. So now, unfortunately, that store is too early for us to get through. There's not much we can do about that. This ship is very annoying. Those are very dangerous weapons. They have a really long cloak and they're running away. We need to have weapons. We're not going to get 2 volleys off before they escape, so we need to actually shoot our first volley. I really wish I had cloaking for this, and I don't. Because I'd love to be able to shoot their weapons down. If I do that, they're going to just cloak again. That's a long cloak, and then they'll get away. So we need to stop them. I was really hoping our fire would smash it. I mean, they now will never run away because we put a whole bridge in them. But, that's not much help. They're gonna get a bunch of shots in here. Okay, that was some very good dodging. Something's on fire, I'm not sure what. That's what's on fire. Kind of annoying, we need to sort of get through. Knock those weapons down. Yeah, that's a 15-second. We didn't take as much damage as we probably should have there, honestly. So I'm not too unhappy. I am very unhappy about that fucking atrocious reward, but I expected that because it's a forward scout. And if you've been watching my videos, you know they always give appalling rewards. We go to the store, all we can afford to get here are repairs, but we kind of need those. There's another flak, we can't get it. Even if we sell the chain laser, we're 2 scrap short. We would need to sell the ion stunner, and that is not worth doing right now. I suppose we could use like flak chain, but it's not worth doing. Can't get any fuel. Go here, and then up and around. We might die from this. I wish we could have gone back at that. Good. That's completely taken down. There's a vague possibility this is turning into a free kill. If they board us with the NG, we can control this. they took a lot of damage there from fire and there being a breach. They might actually at this point not board at all. You're dead. Hey, kill this stuff now. You might maybe have been able to call them and try to run through that airless room, but I'm not sure that we would be able to do that. And just one moment. Let's continue. So, I really want to get 150 scrap. Now that's absolutely critical. The next sector is a purple sector, which I'm hoping will be another slug sector to stay along the door. But I am very wary of the fact that Sector 7 is definitely a red sector. And it's possible we could be forced into like two sectors where they might both only have one store. And I'm very concerned about getting there. Beyond just the fact that it's difficult to get there without having cloaking because of scratch damage, I'm concerned about the possibility we get there and the only store we see is when we don't have enough scrap, or it just doesn't have cloaking at all. So I really want to. We've already seen one of the stores in this sector. And this is why you upgrade oxygen in slug sectors, this way you don't have to waste our hack on it. I'm going to try to knock the blade beam off and out. That's a fireball, by the way. You know it definitely is. Rifle has fire. Of course you fucking did. Really? They still have the light beam? I'm having evade right now. Okay, there we go. Now this is a coffin ship, so we probably want to try to refill it. I'd known that they only had level 1 oxygen, and I was going to actually leave the flak. I would have bought the fire. I guess there's no bad to know that. I'm actually going to switch to chain laser here for a moment. I just want to do light damage enough to make sure that this doesn't come back. And I can do that by doing this. One on stunner. I only can do that one more time. Because otherwise I'll blow the ship out. Of course, the other thing that we can do to buy time is to do this. Well, I need all the shots to hit for that strategy to work. However, it is something that we can do. These people are dodging 1/3 of my shots with autopiloting. Like literally, they have dodged at least one of my 3 shots on the last, is that 4 volleys? 5? 6, but it doesn't matter because you're dead. Where's my weapon skill? I assume I have full weapon skill. Yeah, I do, so I don't need to. I guess I can auto-fire the chain laser, so why not? I might also be able to get some dodges here. Well, not many. We have 70 more scrap that we need. Good, we have 2 fights. That might do. This event, I think we need to use the hacking to counter this somehow. I do not want to have the possibility of like dying because of this bullshit event. Their weapons aren't too bad. We're now completely safe. These two finish them all. doesn't help that I can't see over there, so I can't tell if they set fire. They also seem to have really good evade. Like, really good evade. Ship, that would almost certainly be enough to get us a crew kill because we had done that double breaches. But they have slug repair gel. I mean, even with the slug repair gel, it'll take them a while to get that fixed. And we might be able to, say, get a fire with our heavy laser for that. They've already got the breaches fixed. Either killed someone, it looks like we set a fire there because they just changed group in multiple locations. Best thing is get the kill. Get 43 scrap. Okay. We will be able to get enough scrap by the next time we see a storm and we can get cloaking if it's there. So that's very good. Things that occur to me are that we could potentially, since this is gonna be a low scrap run, we could potentially beat the game with the weapons we have right now active. You know, this is enough to strip shields, that's enough to do a bunch of damage to one system, and of course we can upgrade our hacking again into shield hack, and like flak and heavy 2 into a shield. When you have shield hacking, you do boatloads of damage. We've already seen that, that's not a storm. Here, there, and then down via the back. I don't care if we're diving. This might be killable. It'd be easier if you weren't so low on health. See down here. You joking. I thought we could get out of this fight without being dropped. And, you know, we really should have been able to do that. They dodged, what, that 5 or 6 shots. Well, Emily's dying here. He's in here. We are there. We have the cloak buffer. We just need to find a place to get it. Cool. Our long range cannons give us a blue option here. Between these 2 rooms, I'm not sure why that is. Okay, we're completely safe right now. Lanius A hang on, what? This is not acceptable risk. You get over there. We're like all behind us. So yeah, with our crew completely going down, there's 0% chance that their weapons will get through this macro one. We probably could, if our crew had gone into that with full health, we probably could have turned that into a crew kill. Same against the heavy. But we weren't in that position, so we couldn't be safe. Due to how much damage our crew had already taken, and I don't know. They must have, like, I suppose the Flak 2 and the Heavy 2 have about the same power requirements, so they fired the Heavy 2, and then they switched over to the Flak 2, which is clever. Hold off on upgrade. That's a breach missile. We know that's a breach missile because slug ships only ever have breach missiles. They never have Hermes missiles. So if we hack piloting, we can knock that off guaranteed 100%. And all their other weapons as well. No clever shenanigans in this fight. Firing out. No dark. Cool, we get a nice augment that we will sell. You get different rewards depending on which option you choose here, which is a bit weird. You can use hacking to just counter. I'm going to say oxygen. That's a sort of safe option. You just get a fight. You get more if you pick shields or weapons. Obviously, you need to actually still be able to kill more. As for which creature chooses its death by suffocation, it's you. You just didn't realize that's what you were doing when you attacked me. Their weapons are on fire. Yep, their weapons are definitely on fire. They're probably not on fire anymore. You can dump another heavy laser volley into that room very safely. And we're going to. That just did 60 damage to the person in that room in addition to whatever they did from fire. They made us be dead. We don't have a slug and we don't have sensors in this nebula, so we can't tell. Take a quick look. Okay, we found the storm. So we'll wait for these people to suffocate. And then we'll go to that store with about 250 scrap. Get cloaking, we are secure, and we've definitely been wrong. If we can't get cloaking there, we'll buy, say, backup battery or something like that. They have no systems at all, we might just probably upgrade shields in this case. We'll need to upgrade engines a little bit as well to dive. But not too much, because there's no ASB at this time. Yeah, we killed the person in there. There's no way otherwise that they would be taking this long to repair this. Theoretically, we could have put like a breach and they ran into the piloting room or something like that, but I think we just killed them. So the other crew members and engines, they can do nothing. Hallelujah, cloaking. So, oh yeah, let's sell the Zolm Shield bypass. That's no use for us. We don't have any of the systems or weapon types that work with that. Or we had small bomb briefly, but we got rid of it. 5 Bs, just make sure we don't run. Now we do this. And actually we're now in pretty good shape. We just need to farm our scrap in the remaining 2 sectors, and we have hopefully a slug sector and then a red sector to go to do that in, so. That fast missile needs the hack weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's our armament. That's very annoying. Just remembering, oh yeah, we have cloaking now, don't we? I can cloak this, so I don't have to, like, desperately try to knock them offline. You still want to desperately knock them offline, especially fast. They're not, like, guaranteed damage if I don't do it immediately. That's an irritating spot. They would have won that fight had they stuck around. But I did think they probably decided to jump back. Kill the Lanius A. And we're out of here. And yes, we do get another slug nebula. Very, very good. That's much better than it being an uncharted nebula. We have some immediate fights. The nebula part of nebula is actually relatively small. But, I'm gonna go make some tea and then I'll be back to finish off the run. And it's time to win this run. I wish this was there or this was there. Make things much easier to path. I think I'll go to the flight for the stress meter. Oh, yes, send my man just to oversee the repairs. I'm going to get a bunch of free scrap here. Very, very good. They were trying to pull a trick on me. Let's see. How many moves are in this event? Okay, it's not this, it's this event. You should generally attack the mantis ship in this event. Create the possibility of scrap. Try to do this one without hacking, because it's not that dangerous. Yeah, now we're totally safe. I'm not going to try to pre-kill though. We're trying to preserve hacking throws because we are below 10. Which is actually the level where I can start trying to be a bit cautious, although in a rough spot to run every fight. Right, so here's our chance to double scrap reward. The slugs say they don't have any liquid assets, so we will turn them into liquid and find that they do indeed have some assets. Let's get our shields up now. I was thinking that we might not get our weapons up, but actually I think we're now going to be able to do that. I'll probably cloak the horse. Get the flag in the air. They've actually given up trying to fight fire in there. It looks like a door. Or maybe the fire has spread shield, because I saw some doors. In case they happen to be in shield, okay, they're not. Take that back offline. Spin the chain laser up so that it's fast in the future. Sure thing, dodge 2 or 3 shots. Actually, maybe they do have a pilot. Maybe the oxygen has run out there and they're running on health and they've given up on the pilot. I hope so, because if so, they're never going to shoot me again and we'll just win. You know, I hadn't noticed this before. That's definitely a bug. That is 100% a bug. This is nowhere near the nebula. I'm amazed it took me that long to notice that. I can't believe I didn't realize that when we first jumped in. This is like 2 full beacons away. Like, this is fine. Like, this is right by the edge of the nebula. But like this, how on earth has it generated that in the nebula? I do not understand. Well, we only need 1 shield bubble for this, although really we don't have anywhere to put our power. Try to do this without hacking as well, because we can cloak that missile. It kind of depends. If it turns out to be a Hermes missile, we can't knock it offline quickly. But it looks like that's a breach missile. A breach missile is never going to get to fire as well. And maybe we can turn this into a kill. Oh well. Maybe it is. Can we knock that offline? We can do that instead. How is that not purged from all of them? Oh, that got it. We ended up having to use the hacking drone, but it was worth it to get a quick kill. You stay away until the O2 comes back. We can get mind control on the storm. That would be very useful. Since I just get 1 flight anyway, because I can take this. I can always take the ion storm flight after the storm. We definitely hack on this one. These people are dangerous. Weapon hack to this one. Cascade. Unfortunately, they dodged a bunch of stuff there, but we were able to get our shields back. This is probably like that fight earlier where we had fires in the weapons room where they're just going to send an enormous number of crew. They don't even need to do that, apparently. I'm very worried about the possibility of them deciding to run because they have cloaking, so we can easily have a situation like if that damage had triggered them to run away, we would have had very, very difficult time stopping them. So I think I want to take the cloaking now. And then I want to hit their piloting. This means there's definitely no way we can kill it, but I'd rather just be guaranteed of getting the scrap right before this storm. Turns out they weren't trying to run anyway. We'd like backup battery here, we'd like mind control. I'd like to take this fight first and then go to the storm. All sorts of things. We're going to want to get down from this in this event. Did I get my Lanius there in time? No. A lot of ions. There. I think the damage, well, certainly have damaged that person enough that they ran to bed bang. I've like set a fire. Doesn't matter, they're dead now. So we have loads of scrap as we hit this store. They have the two systems that we want. Life is good. Battery and life is and let's repair, and we can just spend the rest of the run upgrading our stuff. Let's do that now. Yeah, let's do that. I'd like to get my weapons up next. Let's use these two. Hack shield too. Don't pull more damage. I didn't actually need to do a level 3 hack. Well, they managed to hit me through cloaking there, since I didn't actually have any points in evade and was just reminding them. But whatever, they keep damage. I'll win this fight easily. I made a mistake in using level 3 hack. I should have just done it. Fire and shields right next to the medbay, which is locked. This has crew kill potential. If we could mind control it, it would 100% definitely. Oh, no. We need to keep at least 1 point in the hack, otherwise well, they didn't put it out again this time, man. That was an awful run. I'm not sure how many more they have. We can use the ion storm as well. Oh no! Oh cool, we got a pipe beam. We could use that instead of the chain laser. They're about equivalent weapons. I can see one case where I'd rather have the beam, which is in phase 3 of the flagship for cutting through the Zoltan shield. I might actually swap between them. We'll see. I'm not too keen on going to any more stores because really we don't need to upgrade anything. We don't need to get anything in stores. We just need to get. You know, it'd be nice to get a heavy laser instead of this ion stunner. But the ion stunner is perfectly fine. I'd rather just get scrap. This next sector is a red sector, and I have long-range scanner. We should have ample opportunity to do that. Look at that. Currently, this ship can't roll. I could crew kill with an oxygen hack. I'd like to. Unfortunately, we have those slugs. We somehow managed to throw some 2 slug factors without accounting for the slug. Well, that means we can't use mind control. We could use that here in this certainly. But whatever. We're back to 10 rounds. Do I want to go to this store? I know I said a moment ago that I don't really want stores, but I mean, my alternative is to go here, which doesn't require the ship anyway. So I might as well go here and see if there's anything useful. There's another heavy laser too. I don't want that. I do want the auto reloader. At this point in the run, the auto reloader is very much worth having. Let's keep this. I maybe should have bought some people there. I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't like this shit. Got a pile of hack. Definitely faster than this missile. It's dangerous. That's all down. Vent out to oxygen. And you guys die on the next volley. Get this up, and now I can turn the ion star off and use this. We'll go here. There might not be anything there, but it'll only cost a bit. We might as well try. Oh, we got a fight. This fight we are going to kill. They cannot hurt us at all. I already have max evade, so there's no point in doing evade training. How much shield skill do you have? Well, if I turn my evade off right now, we can increase the odds that we get shield skill. We don't increase the odds. We make it certain that we get evade skill from it. And there's no way they're ever going to fix that because we're going to let them run in. Oh, okay, actually, that's true. I was going to say I will mind control this person when they're just about to fix it, but they've sent a slug in, so that's a good choice. I see that you have anticipated that particular issue. But it doesn't matter. As soon as you repair that one level, we're going to do another level 3 hack. And that will completely drain all the oxygen on your ship. Yeah, good luck fixing that. There's a breach in that room and there's no oxygen on your ship. 79 scrap. That's not nice, but it is nice. We need one more fight to get our weapons to level 8. And bring the ion star back into play. Yes, Rebel Stronghold. That is what we wanted to see. Go here first. I kind of wouldn't mind dodging this pulsar, but we're probably going to have to. We're a bit low on fuel. It's our old friend the ion intruder drones. They're also hacking and they're running away, so welcome to Sector 7. These weapons are not very dangerous. Attack engines, so we can stop the running away. Better attack of what they've landed next. They've hacked my doors, and this stupid thing has landed right next to my weapons. However, I have a plan. We're going to get this hacked. No ionizing nonsense. No ionizing my weapons. That's vengeance for the human whose name I've forgotten. In fairness, I never do that. It's only some of our group I get to be on a first name basis with, like Layla the Lanius. I'll never forget Layla the Lanius. This leads to 2 possible look arounds, so I kind of have to do it, even though I don't really want to. Hopefully it is, and then I can go up to this nebula and get all these jumps up here. And... do I really need more fuel? Like, if we find the constructor flagship, it's kind of wasted, but we might not. It's not like there's much else we can get right here. I suppose we could get, like... so let's get a bit of power. We're a bit low on that in the last few battles. Much better. Come on, look around. Unfortunately not, however, that did remove a potential look-around location from the pool, so that's fine. Let's head up towards the top now. We avoid the nebula because we know look around is not there. We just want to stop these people from escaping. And there we go. We could full train our shield first. Eventually they would get back to where they were running away if I could have reached it there. Pilot. 27 scrap. We have spotted some more possible look-around locations. I'm going to take these two fights anyway. We want to get scrap. We're going to need to use the heavy laser to knock this off. There we go. Kind of annoying we've taken my empty round. None of all now. They have level 8 weapons. With the pilot hack, we can guarantee that this missile offline, so let's do that. We'll do 6, and that'll lead to just this. Possibly 7, depending on the black hits that room, but it didn't. Now here, we will get shield skill, because they will never get any other weapons back. It is annoying that they're going to cloak that will delay things. Maybe I can put a breach in fucking cloaking as well. I did not intend to fire that. That was so dumb. I clicked the wrong button. Oh. How many times does this need to fire? This needs to fire 13 more times. That's not so we will kill them as soon as these shots are in the air. Thanks for training. We got a full sector reveal, so that's very useful. Okay, so we know if this is not look around, which hopefully it is, we know it's there. Which isn't ideal since it's in a bad spot. Come on, look around. Damn it. 1, 2. I think if we go there, we can still get most of these jumps. Because this is in a nebula, this, and then this will actually slow the fleet pursuit. So we'll be able to go like here, here, here. There'll be 2 free jumps, so we'll go here, here, and then we'll do this, store. Yeah, that'll work. way that doesn't happen is if somehow, like, look around was overwritten by a quest or something like that, which I believe it can be. What do I have? I'm gonna just return the thing. I think those are both level 3 hacks as well. That seems to go on a very, very long. However, I have cloaking and they don't use. Thanks, asteroids. I'm gonna cloak this bomb. I think that's an iron bomb. I really do not want an iron bomb going off to save my shield in an asteroid. Let's try to shoot this hack out. Yep, that's down. That means we should be able to win this without any damage. Emphasis there on shield. Bomb back up. Not really. Look around. What? Okay, we must have somehow missed look around. My only thought is that it got taken, that it was either in some really terrible corner spot, or it got taken over by an event. Possibly that quest. So I thought we'd been to and seen every possible whatever, this has still been a good set. Probably looks like one of those yeah, in fact we're gonna lose both of those two, but we did get a fight here, so it's not access to station. Just want to make sure we knock this thing offline. I mistimed the shots slightly there. My heavy laser shots actually hit the shields. But whatever. And this is why we evade hacked. No more dodging. Your dodging days are done. Well, that gives us a reason to want to go to the store. Unfortunately, that's just getting taken over. We've got a defensive drone we can sell, so we might as well go here and get 25 scrap. We can make an argument for picking up the repair arm, but I'm not bothering to do that. Get a couple of drones just in case we can't get the any repair stations. So this, that. Yeah. So we might be able to get the max level of shields in the next sector, but if not, it doesn't matter. We should be able to kill gigantic amounts of intruder things along with our direction. Alright, we doubled our fuel. So, we're up to full. There's a repair station we can hit quickly. We'll just make sure we definitely don't run out of drones. We should get enough scrap in this sector to get the full shield. What is this? Oh, it's the rare double boarding drone fight. Incubate hack is still best here. We want to put a load of damage into these systems. They're firing this missile, which means they're low. Okay, this is bouncing around between areas we don't care that much about. I was thinking about whether or not to hit the clouds. I think here, let's just fill weapons. Set my Lanius down to like 43. These volleys we will actually put into drones. These are weapons. Let's take both of them down, yes. Actually, I'm not sure whether let's take both of them. No, this one's still active. See, this is what could have happened if this had happened way back at the beginning of the run. You know, where that if it had landed, instead of landing in weapons, if it had landed in this bounce between these three rooms at the bottom. Admittedly, there was no mic control. But it could have still landed in sensors and bounced between sensors to get people. No, get out of there. Lanius have to fix these. Unfortunately, we got barely a scrap from that. Go here to get drones. Here and go towards you guys. I'm not going to spend any scrap because I want to see whether or not getting to max shield is possible. Like if all of these are like look around fights, not look around fights. These are all not enough time points. We have loads and loads of breaches. So actually, maybe we can do this. Yeah, they're very confused about what to do here. I was kind of hoping it would run up to med bay. think they're just short hit points. Maybe if we can do this. No, he ran away, you bastard. I maybe somehow, like with mind control, get you to run into those rooms. I don't think so. If I could get fire to spread to there. I maybe get fire to spread into that room. If it's only a level 1 teleporter, he'll die, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. Yeah. It wasn't not enough time flight, so that's not the end of the world. This ship we can work. I don't care if you're not dead. You're not fixing that O2. You can't get out of that. No healing. Die. That door shuts behind you, which means you are dead. You're also dead. Wow, I really blew the ship up. Well, I didn't, and that means I get 75 spread. Get here. And this should give me enough scrap to get my shields all the way up. I'm not going to try to crew kill this. This is slightly faster than my cloak. The flak 2 in the last fight was slower than my cloak, so I knew I could cloak everybody. What's going on over there? No fires. Now let's go here, then there, and then the dice. See whether or not we get any scrap here. Don't look like it. Let's upgrade our sensors so we can use our mind control readily. So we can't reset any bad hacks, but it's fine. We should take this. Should. We will take this. Quite an annoying hack. It's probably the most annoying they could have got. our shields, but it's fine. Rain that down. Ha ha ha! Dumbo just burned to death because our ion stunner stopped him from running away from the fire. Now what we're going to try to do is when we get visibility again, they're running 2 people towards that room, I think. We're going to mind control them and make them fight. There you go. Let's bring it. Cloak, make sure the beam doesn't hit me there. They're not fixing that anytime. We're a little bit low on power, but it's unfortunate that we didn't manage to get any. Let's turn the ion stunner off for now so I have some doors. We didn't get any status effects in there. But it's next set of shots in there will kill Zimu. I'm going to just use the heavy laser too here, actually, because I want to maximize the chance that I do. Yep, there we go. Allison, you're dead. Now I kind of wish I did have the stunner. Oh, you're dead because the wall will kill you while you run away. Mind control person is also dead. You dead too? Yes, you're dead. Trap you in there. You need level 1. Hi, Markle. So, complete crew kill in phase 1. Let's just make sure the death animation finishes playing. Ah! Killed you while you were. For these subsequent phases, we're going to want the pike beam instead of the chain laser. So let's do that. We can't buy any power here, but we will before the last phase. We don't really need level 202 here. We're probably going to use the shield Lanius to go and fight the boy drone. We'll see. Depends on where they land. Let it battle on the mantis for a while, then I will swing. I have to light the act. But it didn't matter. Oops. I forgot when I used Lanius that it would start reading oxygen. Close all the internal doors. Even 1 point of damage into this system disables the boarding drone. It's always the first thing to go down. Let me kill on this. We don't need to get our people back up to full health because there is no boarding case, their crew are all dead. We're going to just try to get through the Zoltan shield as quickly as possible. See whether or not we can do this without taking any damage. It depends on how successful our first volley is. And I'll wait here to recover as much as I can. But it's not necessary. So, final phase. Oh yeah, we don't need that power in there right now. Light beam does 2 damage every time I fire. I think this should be enough. Yeah, this will do it. So let's take my shields all the way down. Power in the back of the battery before I do that. Plug the back of battery power. Dodge all those missiles, get my shields back up. Light beam across the air. Now we get rid of the shields. Get my pilot back. That's down. Hack the shields away. Missiles off, cool. Oh yeah, we can also fire the light beam here. We did 1 less than max damage here, but whatever. We might actually take damage here because we don't have that good of aid. Yeah, unfortunately we took some damage there. They hit 6 or 7 shots. That's sad. That should have really been a no damage round. Mathematically, we should have dodged, you know, on average, we should dodge 3 of 7 shots with 40% of aid, and that's all we needed to avoid to not take any damage. But we got it. Just for humiliation, let's let the fire continue. So that is number 8 in a row, and we once again, for the 3rd time in the last 4 runs, overcame a really bad start. We took 24 damage and lost a crew member in our second fight, and we still got a pretty good score as well. I think that's because I think buying the long-range scanners was absolutely enormous. The first couple sectors, we just were making no scrap at all. We had 2 slug sectors. Without the long-range scanners, our scrap there probably gets, like, cut to about 3/4, I don't know, of what we made. And instead, because we had that, yeah, we had this really high ships defeated to beacons explored ratio, over half. So, let's have a look. Yeah, we made 539 scrap in Sector 6, and 359 in Sector 4. In Sector 5, rather. In Sector 4, we made 260. That was the sector we got the long-range scanners in. The 2 sectors before that, we made 70 and 94 scrap, respectively. We actually made relatively little in the Rebel Stronghold sector, which is unusual. That's usually the highest grossing sector in the game, but we couldn't find the constructor type ship. But, still, it was still a very, very solid run. So, we overcame some more early shenanigans. Let's find out which ship is going to torment us in the early game next. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, Crystal A. Crystal A is a decent ship. Weapons are a bit slow, but we should be okay. I hope that you enjoyed that. After I managed to calm down after the first couple of jumps, that was not too bad. So I will see you again next time, and bye for now.